Hi everyone. Let's take a look at the following limit. Find the limit of x minus 4 divided by the square root of x squared minus 7 minus 3 as x is approaching to 4. Step 1. If you plug in x equal to 4, you would discover this would give you 4 minus 4 divided by the square root of 4 squared minus 7 minus 3. And if you simplify this, this is basically 0 divided by 0. And again, this will give you one of the 7 types of indeterminates. So what you have to do is move on to step 2. And sometimes you have to factor, sometimes you have to multiply by the conjugate, and so on. In this specific case, if you look at the denominator, there's a square root. So this signals to you, you can try to multiply the top and the bottom by the conjugate. The conjugate of the square root of x squared minus 7 minus 3 is going to be the square root of x squared minus 7 plus 3 divided by itself. And again, effectively, you're doing two things. Number one, you're multiplying by 1, so you're not going to change the actual value. And number two, you're going to change the form. So this equals to the limit as x is approaching to 4. If I look at the numerator, you can copy it as is. There's no need to expand this. On the other hand, if you look at the denominator, a minus b times a plus b is going to be a squared minus b squared. So this is going to be x squared minus 7 minus 9. Now look what happens. If you think about the denominator carefully, x squared minus 7 minus 9, this is the same as saying x squared minus 16, which could be factored as x minus 4 times x plus 4. Again, if you look at the numerator, you can just copy. There's no need to expand this. So what you notice is you can cross out the top and the bottom, which will give you 1. So x minus 4 disappears. You go back to the first step in limits, which is basically plugging in x equal to 4. Now look what happens. When you work it out, this equals to, again, 4 squared is going to be 16. 16 minus 7 is going to be 9. The square root of 9 is going to be 3. So 3 plus 3 divided by 8, or it's going to be 6 divided by 8, which is really the same as 3 divided by 4. So again, you can always double check if you want to draw a graph and activate that dual mindset, but this is basically how you solve the limit. If you find this video meaningful and it's adding value to your math life, comment, like, share, and subscribe. I hope this makes sense.